I just had somebody round that was working for the Environment Agency, a lady with a nice colourful hat just over there, and just talking about the Environment Agency and plans that they had, and we're talking about also about building and things like that, and the fact that they still allow building on floodplains because people like to live near rivers, etc., and all the rest of it, and they talk about all sorts of things, but in the end they allow it to go through and to pass these sort of building plans because it suits their purpose to sell houses, I presume. They're less interested in the fact that it might flood other properties or that there might be a problem further on down the road. So there we have it. So I've heard it officially from somebody who's actually in the business of collecting data for the Environment Agency. That was interesting. I should have probably kept the camera on, but I didn't like to do that because it felt like it was unfair. But that was a very interesting conversation. But yeah, it seems here, but looking at these sleepers, I'm just going to come back to here for just a moment. It seems that looking at this bridge, that it has definitely peaked and soaked these sleepers overnight. So it's definitely been a lot higher than this and peaked possibly in the overnight period at some point. As I say, whilst we were all asleep in bed, excuse me, but yeah, interesting. So there we are, that's the last of it there, and we can see the trees still flooded over there. So yeah, quite an interesting take to come back and see that the floodwaters are bad still, and the water there just the other side of the gate just there, and going under that steel gate. Maybe that's the reason why the glamping didn't actually get to take off and why there were a few planning or decided against it in the end. So yeah, lots of debris floating down. There's another piece of debris. There's been quite a lot of those with hay and such forth. It's sucking under the bridge and then disappearing off down there. So we're seeing a lot of that happen. And yeah, so quite a lot of flooding this morning, quite bad. And Bottisford's had a lot of problems as well. So yeah, been an interesting 48 hours. Bye for now.